Okay, Gemini. Let's see, Gemini. This is going to be a you versus them spread. Let's see your overall energies, your feelings, intentions versus the person that you're dealing with or will be dealing with. This is for Gemini, 20th to the 26th of January, 2025. Keep in mind, roles can be reversed anytime, so feel free to switch those energies, vice versa. This is for whoa, Gemini. Okay. Okay. Very different energies out here, Gemini. Very, very contrast. Very contradictory energies. It feels like, Gemini, yeah, a lot of you could be dealing with someone who is intentionally, on a conscious level, choosing to isolate themselves or choosing to be single or is dependent on others or is dependent on other materialistic things to increase their self confidence. This could be someone that you're dealing with who is staying in a relationship because they're afraid to be single, or someone out here who is not wanting to commit, okay, and they're settling for less. Like you're the better partner for them, Gemini, but they're settling for less. I feel this is the kind of person you're dealing with. This person out here is isolating themselves too much. Like this person will give you mixed signals. One day they'll talk to you, one day they won't. Some days they'll talk to you like you'll be like, oh my god, this is just going to the next level. Next day they'll just kind of completely ghost you and you'll feel like you were in a dream. That's like their energies. You I feel are still very, very emotionally attached to this person. I feel you still have a lot of love for this person, Gemini, okay? And the universe is saying that it's time to move forward. It's time to move away from this person. But for some reason, you're still trying to go back to something which is an addiction, which could be unhealthy for you. And you're still wanting to love something which is unhealthy for you, or love someone who's unhealthy for you. You can clearly see this person's unhealthy, okay? Yeah. Um, you're kind of conflicted. There is this conflict within your head, okay? I feel that your heart is telling you to stay, but your head is telling you to move on. To be honest, out here, the conflict is you're trying to fight your feelings of moving on. Your head is clearly telling you move on. It doesn't make sense anymore. But your heart is holding on to unrealistic hopes. Your heart is still holding on to where, no, I know it's going to work out. It's going to work out. It's going to work out. So your heart could be holding on to some kind of false hopes. Okay. Yeah, this person out here in their feelings, you're dealing with someone who's emotionally very, very immature. They don't even want to completely express themselves to you. Okay, this person out here is too scared to be vulnerable. Now, either they really don't want to be vulnerable to you at all, okay, or this person out here just does not want to be vulnerable. They want to come to you need basis. They want to be with you to get your attention, to get your love, to get your affection, etc. And the moment they feel full, the moment they feel satisfied, they want to walk away. Okay, that's how they feel. But they don't want to express their true feelings, or they're not emotionally even mature enough to cope with their feelings. Maybe they've had their heart broken at a very young age and now they don't want to be vulnerable to anyone. It's very clearly showing. Now, in your intentions is to still not implement your plan. I feel you have a plan to move on from this person. I feel you have a plan, you have a strategy out here, but you're still coming off as just unhealed. You are kind of, what you're doing is you're staying in a situation You're holding on too tight to this person. Okay. Yeah. I feel you're still taking a minute before you completely make yourself a priority and walk away from pretending to be something that you're not. A lot of you are pretending to be happy with this person, or a lot of you are pretending to be like, yeah, I know this relationship is good for me, there's nothing wrong. But the truth is, you're not happy where you are. Okay, you're like one step away from focusing on on what's good for your soul, which is not this person. This person out here has, in their intentions, their intentions are to build long-term security, stability in terms of their finance and career. They're not really focused on building long-term with you. Okay, and I feel this is something that they're keeping to themselves. They're not telling you the truth out here. There's something that they're lying to you about. Maybe they're hiding a spouse behind the scenes. Maybe they're already with someone else. That's what they're hiding. Or then if this person is completely single, they still have no intentions to build long term with you. They're not focusing on long term. They're not focusing on planning or strategizing to building long term with you. Subconsciously, you already know this person and you are no longer feeling a good match. You no longer feel a good vibe. You no longer want to feel like the person's committed. You already know subconsciously you're the one who's more emotionally invested into the connection. Okay, and this person out here is just playing around. Subconsciously, you already know this is not the right one for you. Okay, but you still have a hard time moving on from them. It's difficult for you to like kind of move on. Okay, this transition is different. It's difficult. Yeah, and this person out here, I feel subconsciously, this is someone out here. If they're married, they're choosing to still stay married. If they're not married, they're choosing to not be committed. They don't want to be committed. Okay, and I feel this person out here is subconsciously wanting to get themselves unstuck, and they want to move towards something that they feel they're connected with, be it non-committal relationships. Maybe this person likes to be non-committal, or maybe this person out here is already married and they're choosing to kind of just stick to their marriage. Okay, they're not moving towards you subconsciously. In your actions, you're still daydreaming and fantasizing about a connection with this person. You're still living in your dream world. That's what you're doing. You're still daydreaming. Okay, you're still giving someone the benefit of doubt. You're giving, but now the giving is not so much. You were giving generously. Now your generosity is going to be you're going to narrow down your generosity in your actions this week. The person you're dealing with is intentionally pissing you off. They're bugging you. They're intentionally gaslighting you. They're pushing you to a point where you yourself are like, you know what, go to hell. Yep. And this is a pattern that this person has been repeating for a very long time, Gemini. And they do this intentionally. Why? Because they have zero interest in wanting to build long term. Yeah. So their intentions are to kind of hurt you by dipping in and out of the connection, sabotaging communication. Today they talk, tomorrow they don't talk, gaslighting you, etc. So that they don't have to be the devil out here, so that they don't have to be the bad person out here to let you know the truth that they can't do this with you, and you automatically walk away. But looks like you're still not being able to get the signal. So this week looks like you're still stuck, but they're kind of going to put all their inner strength and repeat that negative pattern, that unhealthy thing that they do, to kind of be a coward and walk away. They won't walk away like bye, that's being brave. They're going to try and avoid conflict, and they're going to just kind of gaslight you is what I'm getting. Okay, so you yourself get irritated and walk away. Okay.